Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Lamine Yamal and Robert Lewandowski because both of these two players have picked up injuries. We're going to be talking about the extent of their injuries. We're also going to be talking about Frenkie de Jong. Is he fit? Is he not? Because he did pick up a knock in yesterday's match against Real Sociedad. And as well, talking about that controversial decision in yesterday's match against Real Sociedad, in which Barcelona they were, wrongfully disallowed a clear goal. But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media, all of my social media platforms. Go over there and check me out. That way, you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, let's get straight into the video. All right, guys, let's get straight into the video and let's talk about Robert Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal because both of these two players have picked up injuries and they will be staying at Barcelona for this international break. They're not going to be traveling to their respective national teams, which is fantastic news. They're going to be able to stay in Barcelona and recover. But Lamine Yamal, he has a grade 1 high right ankle sprain. He has a right ankle sprain, and he's expected to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. And Robert Lewandowski, he has suffered a lower back injury. We know how in all of these games he gets kneed often in the back, as a striker, hold up the ball and the defenders are going to go at you very, very hard. And Robert Lewandowski is going to be out for approximately 10 days. Now, if but this is all Barcelona, taking precautions. Yes, these guys have picked up knocks, and Barcelona, they don't want these players to be traveling to their national teams, add, that extra mileage, that extra risk for injury, and that's absolutely fantastic. I want Barcelona to do more of this, taking care of their players and not just sending players, to the national teams if they're not at 100%. And hopefully both of them are going to be able to recover pretty soon and going to be able to play after the international break, because we know that when Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski, when these players are just not there, Barcelona, they are going to struggle, and that's something that we are going to talk about on the channel. But I also want to be talking about Frenkie de Jong, guys, because in yesterday's match, Frenkie de Jong was substituted in after the end of the first half. He didn't really have a very, very good half, and there were some rumors in regards to Frenkie de Jong in has he picked up an injury, but the reports are saying that Frenkie de Jong right now, he only has a bruise on his tibia of his left leg. There's absolutely no injury, and he was substituted yesterday as a precaution, and he is going to be traveling to join the Dutch national team. Ronald Koeman, the coach of the Dutch national team, he has confirmed that Frenkie de Jong, he will be joining and he will be playing in the weekend, which is good. I think Frenkie de Jong, he needs to get a lot more minutes under his belt in order to basically get back to that top level, because there has been a lot of criticisms in regards to his performance in recent weeks. But now, guys, I'm going to be talking about that controversial action, which I'm going to say, guys, Barcelona were robbed. This was a mistake from La Liga. And if you guys don't know, this was an action right here with Frenkie de Jong. He basically takes a shot on goal and it hits Robert Lewandowski. And the subject is whether Robert Lewandowski is onside or not. Robert Lewandowski scores, but it was ruled offside. And when you look at some other photos, for example, from this angle, you can see as Frenkie de Jong is kicking the ball, Robert Lewandowski, he is still onside. You can zoom in even more. Let me make it bigger so you guys can see. But as you guys can see right here, Robert Lewandowski's foot, it's still onside. The image that we received from VAR, which is this image right here, is an incorrect image. VAR and the La Liga have made a mistake, and we know La Liga have been, prone to making mistakes. The referees are, one of the worst in the world. But it's so frustrating because that if that goal stands, the entire game could have changed 100%. And a report from Mundo Deportivo was saying that Barcelona, they will ask the CTA, which is the Technical Committee of Referees, for clarification on that offside call. Just, it's not Barcelona attacking the referees or anything, but they want to basically know and understand how the semi-automatic offside system works and how the referees generated the image. Because as you guys can see, this image right here it is completely different to this image right here. Those are two completely different things. Robert Lewandowski in the first image is onside, but apparently right here he is offside. That's absolutely absurd. But that is the case. And Barcelona, they drop points against Real Sociedad, and that's not me making excuses. Barcelona, they still played poor on the night against Real Sociedad. Real Sociedad, they were able to get the better of Barcelona. This is something that Barcelona, they are going to have to look at and improve. It was a bad day at the office. But guys, that was it for the Barcelona news of the day. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on everything that I've discussed on today's video. Lamine and Robert Lewandowski out. And, they're set to return after the international break. And what do you guys make of Frenkie de Jong going to the Dutch national team, and as well that controversial offside call? Let me know all your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.